What is going on, guys? Johnny here, and today marks the 10 weeks out from show. It also marks my 24th birthday, which is super sick. However, that doesn't mean we get to cheat on our diet. Currently got everything in here for our prep because I don't want to be missing a meal since we're currently heading up to the gym. Gonna do a check-in with the coach to make sure that everything's looking right for 10 weeks out. Which I do think it is, because weight is still slowly dropping, but not dropping way too rapidly. So hopefully it's all good news. Hopefully we don't have to cut the calories too much at this stage. However, if we do, then that's all just part of it, I guess. And as you guys can see, we have the full tracksuit on from OneMoreRep. We've got it in the gray. The hoodie here is an extra large. However, the trackies are just a normal large. Super lightweight, really good to start your training in and then take it off as a bit of a pump cover. I find them perfect for when it's sort of a little bit hot, a little bit cold, but you just need to wear something extra. You guys can pick yourselves up some. There'll be a link in the description below that'll take you straight to the shop. And you guys can use code JOHNO10 to save yourself a little bit at the checkout. But anyway, let's head up to the gym, get this check-in done, and then hit a juicy chest session. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, so now we're here at the gym, obviously, and for the first exercise, for the first superset, we're going to be doing flat bench just with a barbell, and that'll be 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps. If we can do more, then we'll do more for that set and then add more weight for the next one. We're going to be supersetting that with dumbbell hammer curls, so it's a bit of chest and bicep day. I know the traditional way is a chest and tricep. However, if you use your triceps, you end up fatiguing out a little bit quicker. So the best way for me to do it is I prefer to hit biceps with the chest, so that way I'm actually activating them twice a week.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, if we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah.
Alright, so next up here we've got incline barbell for incline chest press, and then we're supersetting that with incline dumbbell curls. So we're just going to remain seated on this, probably sit up a little bit and just curl it away. I know usually you'd want to have the back against you, but in this scenario we can't really do that, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, so let's get into it.
If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, if we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah. Negative bull, yeah. We could be taking control, yeah. Negative bull, yeah. We could be taking control, yeah. Negative bull, yeah. We could be taking control, yeah. Negative bull, yeah. We could be taking control, yeah. Negative bull, yeah. We could be taking control, yeah. Negative bull, yeah. We could be taking control, yeah.
Next up, we've got ourselves pec deck for flies, obviously. That's what it's mainly used for. So we're going to hit the pec deck, 4 to 5 sets of about 12 to 15 reps once again. So that's next up. Let's get juicy pump.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, call
Alright, the final exercise that we're going to be doing today is sort of a decline cable fly, which straight down like that I find I get a good squeeze through the lower chest with it. And then we're going to be supersetting that with pretty much squatting bicep curls using the cable as well. So that's the final exercise. Pretty much just do as many reps as you can with a reasonable weight, and that's it. Alright guys, we just finished up at the gym. All good news from the coach, which is exactly what we like to hear. Looking very good for 10 weeks out. Got to keep all the calories the same amount as well, so we didn't have to drop any calories there, didn't have to do anything to the diet. We're just keeping everything the exact same, so that is definitely good news, something that I wanted to hear. So at the moment, we're just having our second meal of the day, which is our oats plus protein powder, which we got here straight in the shake, drink it nice and clumpy. And then we've got our 20 grams of rice, which we'll just be eating straight plain, nice and cold, because that's how we do it on prep. And then we've also got our peanut butter straight to the mouth, plus our post-workout banana. So yeah, very good news. Extremely excited for this competition, because being able to just maintain the calories where we are without having to keep dropping them, it's just exactly what we need to hear. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get all this food into myself, start to work out what I'm going to do for the remainder of the day. We try to go get a massage, whatnot, and yeah, got a dinner later on. But yeah, work out what we're going to do. I'll catch you guys once we get at home. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we are now back at home, finally. Been a little bit of a long day. I'm absolutely buggered. So pretty much after the last recording, I went and got some acupuncture done, which the first time I've ever had acupuncture done actually, and it was not too bad. I actually quite enjoyed it. There were a few points that did hurt, however, most of it just didn't hurt at all, but those points that did actually hurt, once the process was finished, it just loosened up everything around that area, and I actually felt so good. And then on top of that, also got myself a massage done, which heavily needed, very much needed, but downside is this shoulder is not feeling too crash hot after today's workout. I don't know what I did. I may have pinched something. So I'm going to be keeping a close watch on that over the next few days and just making sure that the recovery is happening. Giving it a little bit of a rest. Probably going to rice it, not rice it, I'm going to ice it. As well as do a few heat packs just to sort of try to keep the blood flow going, as well as the recovery process. So hopefully that will help out a little bit. However, we've just finished meal prepping for the rest of the evening. Made myself up a little bit of kangaroo fried rice. As a lot of you guys know, I absolutely love kangaroo fried rice. However, in recent times, I've been trying to change my flavor a little bit. So I've been trying to make it a little bit more plain, which is weird because you'd think that I'd want more flavor, but I think I'm just getting sick of having the same thing over and over again, that changing it up and having it almost completely bland is a whole new flavor to myself. So yeah, but we got that sorted out. I'm going to head over, see the family for a dinner for my birthday. However, they'll all be indulging in nice food, but I'm sticking to my plan. I don't want to have any cheat meals because I prefer to just keep my calories higher. I know some people during preps, they will sort of have reduced calories and then they'll have a cheat meal once a week or every 2 weeks, but I just don't want to do that because honestly, I don't really trust myself, because I feel like if I have a cheat meal, my body's just gonna want to crave that sort of food even more, whereas at this stage, my body doesn't quite understand the other foods exist. So I feel like that's the best option for myself moving forward, is to just not have any cheat meals, full stop, until the show is complete. But anyhow, we're gonna go off, see the family, crash out for the night, get a good sleep in because it's much needed. I've had quite a long morning, didn't get a great deal of sleep either, so yeah. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later on in the week. This is me signing off for 10 weeks out. All right, guys, it is now the next day. We just got home from work, so we're just cooking up our pre-workout meal, which is our kangaroo. However, doing it a little bit differently today because, as I mentioned before, I'm getting a little bit sick of having so much sodium inside it with the soy sauce and the chili and stuff. So I'm having a little bit more plain today. As you guys can see there, we got it cooking up right there, which is, at the moment, it's just a patty because that's all I'm able to get my hands on with the supermarkets at this current stage, since here in Australia, it's getting very difficult to get our hands on, say, chicken, kangaroo, beef, like almost all the different meats. There seems to just be something going on at the moment with all that's happening in the world. So a little bit disappointing, but we'll make do with it. That's 110 grams. So I'm just splitting the difference of a little bit of with a little bit of egg whites with my rice, which is just finished up right now. As you guys can see, got that together. It's just some beans with the rice, so we'll just mix that up nicely together, and then I'll just throw the patty on top and add a little bit of sugar-free and reduced sodium tomato sauce, and then that will be the meal today, because just need a little bit of a flavor change, get a little bit sick of it over the time. So yeah, checking in with you guys today. Energy is still fairly good, so that's always a bonus, even though it was quite a hefty day at work. But I'm actually feeling a lot better today than previous times, like last week and stuff. So energy is definitely elevated. I think I'll put that down to a really good night's sleep last night, because all the other nights I was having problems during the morning, like I just wake up, not be able to go back to sleep, which I'd say that just comes from pretty much the reduced intake of food, waking up a little bit hungry and a little bit of a survival mode. However, obviously my body was able to catch up to a good night's rest last night, which definitely has benefited me today. So yeah, and moving on with the shoulder as well, that is still a little bit niggly. However, it's getting better, so that's also a bonus from yesterday. So yeah, that's just me checking in for today. So as you guys just saw, that is the new meal that I'm starting to have for my kangaroo side of things at this stage. I'm sure I will be bringing back the kangaroo fried rice. However, I just need to finish off these patties, as well as I also have some kangaroo fillet steaks and some just chopped up, sort of diced up kangaroo as well. So going to be getting a bit creative with it, with the flavors and whatnot, but obviously I can't do a great deal with the flavors because I don't want to be adding excessive calories. I want to just use spices and stuff that I'm already using within the diet. So definitely going to be getting a little bit creative to work out different things that I can do with all that to get by. Is what it is, unfortunately, but nothing we can do about it. So all we can do is stay on the positive side of things and just keep doing us, keep working towards our end goal, which is taking that number one once we hit that stage. That's all that matters. We're coming in hot, we're gonna hit it, we're gonna get it. Let's just stay disciplined.